They'll have to win 3 of the last 4 matchups to keep that in Houston, including today, as we're underway with the first pitch from Patrick Corbin inside for a ball. When he gets to 2 strikes, he throws a lot of pitches out of the zone with 2 strikes. As he gets Pena on that down and in cutter to pick up a strikeout to start this game.
Every time he's able to see an extra pitch, it usually benefits him.
Corbin not interested in throwing one across the plate to Yordan Alvarez, who draws yet another walk. Corbin's MO. But this one hit in the air to left field. Wyatt Langford backs up and makes a catch above his head. That was hit pretty well by Altuve, but he lines out for out number 2.
Knows the zone extremely well.
Hits this ball into right center field, slicing but playable for Michael Hellman. Oh, a couple of hard hit outs the last 2 outs of the inning. Played hitting 5th. Dylan Moore, the second baseman, hitting 6th. Jonah Heim will DH and bat 7th. Michael Hellman in center and Ezekiel Duran at short. Swing and a miss. Fromber starts the afternoon with a strikeout, getting Wyatt Langford for the first out. Freeman just made his big league debut earlier this season on July 18th. Grounds this one. Nice short hop pick by Carlos Correa. He'll throw across to Christian Walker for the second out. Little tapper. Fromber will make a backhand play and flip it to Christian Walker. That's a good start to this one for field against Jacob deGrom. Hit at 426 feet to straightaway center. That's a swinging strike. Corbin makes quick work of Christian Walker. Little tapper towards third. Charging is Josh Young. He'll make the throw to get Myers. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Our gold ribbon decals on for our little pregame chat. That's a nice play by Young to get Yainer Diaz. Patrick Corbin a quick 1-2-3 inning. On for 10 days, but that quad just too much of an injury for him to sustain any day-to-day activity. This one popped high in the air into shallow right. Mauricio Dubon, who's on the Royals ahead of them in the wild card standings, and the Mariners currently the last wild card team. And also eyeing up the Astros. They came in down by 5 to the Astros and lines one into right field. That'll be down for a hit. Rangers have their first base runner. It's a 2-out single for Dylan Moore. Combined are just 12 for 60. There goes Moore on the first pitch home, and he easily has that base stolen. He had quite a jump on Fromber. Got him, but now Yiner's gonna have to make the throw. He slips on the logo, and his throw hits the runner, and that's gonna score a run. And an error to score the run. Now ball sent in the air into center field. Jake Myers is there. He calls off Cam Smith and puts it away for the final out. And he gets Cam Smith chasing the changeup here, and that is the 3rd strikeout for Corbin. Every leadoff hitter has struck out today. This one towards the hole and short, backhanded by Ezekiel Duran. Good throw by Duran. We'll get Mauricio Dubon for the second out.
But yeah, if you're getting changeups down below the zone, that's going to make it real tough.
Pena pops one into shallow right, so shallow that Dylan Moore makes the call on the catch, and so far the Astros he tied his career high with those 107 pitches. This one tapped past Fromber. Jeremy Pena charges and makes the play just in time to get Ezekiel Duran. Pitch is in, and Fromber will issue his first walk of the day. Towards short, could be 2. Pena takes it himself. Dubon gets out of the way, and that's how Fromber ends the inning. Fromber second. Punches one into shallow center. Out goes Duran, and he'll make a nice running catch. Ezekiel Duran covered a lot of ground. And beginning of August. Takes a call, 3rd strike on the outside edge. Corbin picking up his 4th strikeout.
But had 0 extra base hits in the previous 5 games.
Grounds one to third, and Patrick Corbin remains. .30 green light sent into deep right center field. Myers calls off Cam Smith, and Jake makes the play on the warning track for out number 1. Ground ball. Correa can't quite get there in between third and short for a base hit. Jake Berger, a 1-out base runner. Roberts had 20 double plays turned behind him. Gets this ball to third. Correa trying to go around the horn. Dubon will turn number 21. Fromber gets through the third and the fourth against Corbin. And he ropes this one to left field. Back on it is Langford, and he'll make a running catch. Astros will hit the ball hard a couple of times to left. Altuve in the... Myers hits the ball up the middle, and that'll get through for a base hit. Jake Myers has the Astros' first hit of the day. And it comes with 1 out here in the 5th. 2 for 5 game. And hits this one into right center field. Playable for Cody Freeman out there in right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Runner goes. Pitch gets away. That'll be a stolen base for Jake Myers. Jake picking up stolen base number 15 in his first steal since coming off the IL. Tried to hold up, and who? No, they say foul tip. Those no check swing. It'll be a foul tip caught in the air by Kyle Higashioka. On the ground towards the bag at third. Correa will make the throw in time to get Dylan Moore. Logo behind the plate. And then try to rush his throw and threw it into the back of Jonah Heim. This time Heim will be recorded as a ground out on 1 pitch for the 2nd out of the inning. Hit hard to left. Jordan going back on it. Will reach up and make the play before he gets to the warning track. Jordan got a good break on that line drive. 2nd straight full count for Mauricio. And he hits this ball hard into left center field, down for a hit. This could be extra bases. Dubon heading to second. He'll get there as it's cut off by Hellman. Mauricio Dubon, the Astros' first extra base hit of the game, just hit number 2. At the plate in a 1-0 game with a runner in scoring position, and he hits it hard into left center field. We'll be tied at 1 as Dubon streaks home. RBI for Jeremy Pena. It's a 1-1 game in the 6th. Jordan hits it towards second. Nice play by the second baseman Moore. They're going to get 1, and the throw goes into the camera well by Ezekiel Duran. That'll allow Jordan to get to second base on the wild throw. And sends this one to second. Jordan will get to third on the play, but Dylan Moore gets out number 2 on the ground out. Louis Cardinals. And he strikes out Correa here to end the 6th. Astros tie it up with an RBI base hit by Jeremy. Got him. Was that his first swing and miss on the curveball today? As he goes down here, Fromber back-to-back strikeouts, 2 of his 3 strikeouts here in the 6th inning. This ball hit hard in the left field, down for a line drive hit, backhanded by Jordan Alvarez. Cody Freeman will be a 2-out base runner for Texas.
On that, but that one was the changeup is leading the way.
Into left center, down for a hit. On the move is Freeman. Myers cuts it off, and the throw to Pena will be short-hopped, and Jeremy's throw will be late. Rangers take a 2-1 lead on the double by Josh Young. In the air, right field, sending Cam Smith back. He's near the wall. He will jump, and it's over his glove, and that's a 2-run home run. 3 consecutive 2-out hits have made it a 4-1 Rangers lead.
Amazingly enough, in these last stretch of games where Fromber has struggled, it's been the long ball that's gotten to him. This is just a center cut changeup at 93 miles an hour. It was pumped in there. It had to be the 2-seam fastball. They were trying to get to the inside. It just leaked right back over the middle part of the plate. And Jake Berger, who's been on a pretty good run of late also. Get that offense back out there and see if they can do some damage late to pick him up.
Deep in the hole, Pena plants his front leg, and he makes a great throw to get Higashioka to end the inning. Hit hard past the diving Josh Young. That'll rattle around by the Sweets down there. Christian Walker is going to get into second base easily. Walker has his second double in as many days, as he's a leadoff runner here for the Astros in the 7th. July the 9th, and actually took the field but never played in that game as he had to leave after feeling some pain in the calf. This was a low throw picked nicely by Jake Berger. On the play, Walker moves to third, but Myers retired for the first out of the inning. Little tapper, that'll score a run. Young will glove it and throw to first. Yiner just retired by a step. It'll be an RBI ground out. It's now a 2-run game as crossing the plate is Christian Walker. And a called third strike. Smith down on strikes for the 3rd time today. The Astros do get a run back on the RBI ground out by Yiner Diaz. Robert did work on Tuesday, so 4 days rest. And he gets a comebacker on 1 hop, 1 pitch, and 1 out as he flips it over to Christian Walker to get more for the first out of the 7th. And then 7 innings earlier this year and 6 innings back at Dyken Park. This one on the ground to Pena. Make sure by going down to the ground, knowing he has shown a Heim runner, he can take his time for the 2nd out. Tried to hold up. That's a swing. Home plate umpire Mike Malinsky doesn't need any help from Emil Jimenez. Framber ends with a strikeout, his 4th of the day, and he finishes
on the season.
Ball hit well by Dubon, his 2nd hit of the day. Had a double and a run scored in the 6th, and now he leads off the 8th with a clean single to left. He's now been on base 19 straight games. Hits this ball sharply, but right at the new second baseman. Freeman flips it, and the throw not in time. Pena flying down the line to make sure he did not get. Jordan hits it into left field, playable for Langford. He'll make the backhand play, and that's out number 2 here in the 8th.
Won against his sweeper this season.
Quick work of Altuve, who continues to be frustrated here in the series. And that's a walk to start the inning. Shot to win it in the 9th. There goes the runner again. This is swung on and sent to center. Jake Myers doesn't have to move very far. Retreating back to first will be Josh Smith. There's 1 away. Runner goes again. The pitch is up and in. The throw not in time. Smith picks up a stolen base. It's popped in the air, playable. Correa and Pena. It's going to be Jeremy who makes the play. That's the 2nd out of the inning. That ball hit sharply, but at Jeremy Pena. And Pena makes the play to end the inning. Leadoff walk does not hurt Kimbrough. We're going to head to the 9th. Astros need at least 2, down 4-2. It's kind of taken over that role here with the Rangers in 2025. Correa skies one beyond second. Cody Freeman waits for it and puts it away for the first out of the 9th. Christian Walker hits it at the shortstop. Josh Smith now in the game. Smith taking over after pinch hitting last inning. And the Astros down their final out. And he grounds this one to third. Young makes the play, and the Rangers win the series, taking 2 out of 3 from the Astros to start this road trip. Astros have now lost 7 of the last 8 starts for Framber Valdez as they drop this one today 4-2. And in the process, they lose a game in the standings with Seattle winning earlier today in Atlanta. So the Astros lead in the AL West is down to 2.5 over Seattle and 4 games over the Rangers. With 3 weeks to go, a total of 18 games remaining for the Astros. They can discuss it a little more on the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger. It will be Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic as your host. We'll hear some clubhouse sound from Joe Espada from Framber Valdez. Julian Morales will help out with that. All that coming up on the Astros postgame show next.